Hey everybody! So today we're going to take a look at the new Lego Technic concrete mixer truck. So this is set number 42112 and it consists of 1,163 pieces. So this set is officially going to be released on September 1st of 2020, but Lego has already released this a week early on August 24th of 2020. So that was nice. We got it a week earlier. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this set. I've never built a Technic set before, so this should be challenging and fun. I love cement mixer trucks and trash trucks. I don't know why. Ever since I was a kid, I've always loved those trucks, and I still like them today. Every time I see them on the road, I'm just fascinated by them. So yeah, this was a no-brainer for me. Here on the back of the box, we can see that they're just showing the dimensions here. It's like 16 inches long and 7 inches tall, or 19 centimeters tall and 42 centimeters long. Over here it shows that there's a little dial or a gear that you turn here, and it will actually make the wheels, the two front wheels, well four I guess, four front wheels turn left and right, so that's really cool. Over here there's a little kind of like a switch, so when you move the truck forward, it will make the mixing drum either turn clockwise or counterclockwise, whichever way you turn that dial. This doesn't have motor functions. It's mainly for when you actually roll it. And then I think there's also something on there where it'll turn with a crank. I think you can see it right there. And that way you don't have to roll the truck to make it turn. So it's really cool. And then over here you can see it's got the little like the little spout where the concrete comes out, and the concrete is represented by these cool little dark gray tube pieces. So that's really cool. Alright, yeah, this should be a really fun set to build. So let's take a look at the parts bags. So this set comes with two instruction manuals. The first one is thicker than the second one. So that's cool. You can have a couple people help, or one other person help you build it. So yeah, this is going to be one of those cool technical complicated things. I love it. I like the challenge of this kind of stuff. So yeah, that should be fun. Alright, well, let me show you all the parts. Okay, so the bag count goes up to 4, but there's about 9 bags since they have the multiple bags here. So you got 2 of 1, 3 of number 2, and 3 of number 3, and then number 4 is the little concrete things. I'm going to probably end up ordering more of these because it seems like whenever Lego has sets like this where you have to have a whole bunch of something like this, they never quite give you enough, and I think I would like to get more of those. Very similar to the Ship in a Bottle set, they didn't give you enough. Well, in my opinion, they didn't give you enough clear blue studs for the water, and I ended up ordering 70 or 75 more to make the water look like, you know, it should be up to where it was. So I'll probably end up getting more of those. You also get this nice bag of the rubber tires. I love Lego's rubber tires. They're really cool. Here's the cool cement mixer drum pieces, and these are prints on here. They look really, really good. My only beef with this is these were not wrapped in any kind of plastic, and so this side in particular has gotten some really bad scratches on it. As you can see here, you can see some gouges on here. There's one on here that's really bad. Not sure if I can get it in the light, but yeah, you can see there's all kinds of scratch. That one right there, right in that spot right there. So yeah, I think they really should have tried to put some kind of a protection around these, because, you know, I mean, that's going to get scratched for sure. Thank goodness the prints didn't get all messed up. Alright, yeah, so this is pretty cool. I think that's it. So I'm going to go ahead and start building this. I forgot to mention the sticker sheet here. So here's all the stickers that this set comes with. And there's not a whole lot on here, which is always good. I think most of us don't really care to put stickers on. These ones here, this one here and there, and those two, I'm not sure I'm going to use those because they're kind of like instructions that you put on the side of the, you know, of the truck to show you, you know, how it works or something. I don't know if I'm going to use those. I mean, you know, a real truck wouldn't have that on there. So anyway, yeah, I'll see what I'm going to do when I get to that point. All right, well, on with the build. All right, I'm already loving this because I love the technicality of it. Look at the way this steering mechanism works. The way that kind of slides across there, and same with here. So it doesn't look like this is going to have a real sharp turning radius, but that's okay. And there's parts in here that I've never seen before in any other sets, probably because it is a Technic set. But yeah, this is already fun, and I'm only on bag 1. Okay, so this was all bag 1 right here, and you can see it makes pretty much the skeleton of the entire truck. But there is some really elaborate stuff going on in here. So you can see, let me see if I can do this. So let me, if you turn this, that entire thing turns like that. Yeah, that's pretty neat. And then you also have these individual bits here that turn inside these little gearboxes right here. And there's two of those. Over here you've got these little like pistons over here that, let's see, I'm trying to figure out, oh yeah, see now if I turn these wheels back here, if I turn these, see how the little pistons go up and down? That is so cool. And I think in earlier versions of the instructions, they had these yellow pieces a little bit further down, but they found out that it was causing these to get jammed. So I think they updated the instructions to not have those down all the way, but isn't that cool? God, I love that. Yeah, this is cool. I am loving these Technic sets. Man, but you really got to watch what you're doing. I mean, there's so many areas that you can make mistakes or put something on backwards or wrong, and so you really have to kind of just take your time, really study the diagrams, and really watch what you're doing. But man, this is really cool. I'm loving this so far so much. Yeah, okay, so I just finished all of the number 2 bags, and that kind of does more building of the infrastructure here. You can really see. So I got that back spout section done, and the little funnel thing that where the cement things go down there. There's the rollers for the big drum, as well as that part there. And over here you got the front part where the engines are, and then the tires. And then, so, you know, now you can really see these pistons work right there. And I love how smooth Lego's tires roll. They just roll so smooth. I mean, that's always been something that they've been really good at. So yeah, this is a really interesting mechanism that works inside there. I'm really impressed with these Technic sets. I may have to buy some more of these. I've been kind of drooling over that Lamborghini set, but man, $400 for that, I don't know about that. I'm gonna have to really think about that, but I would really love to build that set, and plus it's just an absolutely beautiful model. All right, well, this is so much fun. All right, I guess I'll start with the number 3 bags now. Okay, I got the whole thing completed now, and oh my gosh, what a great set this is. I am so impressed with this. It's actually a little bigger than I was expecting, even though I, could see the size of the drum here. But yeah, this thing is so cool. It rolls nice and smooth, and it was a challenging build. It was really fun to build too, even though it was challenging. And it's got all kinds of really cool functions on it. Like this is the gear right here that turns the wheels, as you can see here. And so, as I mentioned, there's not a big turning radius. If you want to make this do a U-turn, it would take you quite a few turns to make that work. But but it's still pretty cool that they kind of give you that option. And then there's all kinds of other things on here. So this little switch right here. So let me show you the top view of it. Okay, so as we look right there, you can kind of see what it says. So the N stands for neutral, so that means that you can roll this whole thing without the barrel turning at all. And then if you turn it this way, I'm sorry, let me go over here. So if you flip it that way, now it'll turn, and the whole barrel will turn with it. Yeah, that's pretty neat. And then let me see the next one. So what the other one does is it makes it so that only the crank will turn it. So let me flip it this way. And now let me show you the other side. So here's the other side where the crank is, and it just kind of gives you some graphics right there. So if you turn it counterclockwise, it'll go this way. And then of course you can go the other direction. Now, depending on which way you go is if the cement's going to come out or not. So on the inside, let me show you what that looks like inside the drum. All right, so on the inside of the barrel, it's kind of like a corkscrew. And so when you turn this crank on the side, you can see how it's mixing up all those little cement pieces. Trying to do this without the truck moving. And then if you go this way, it makes them go back down inside. But if you keep going this way, they'll work their way up to the front. As you can see, they're getting closer, like that. So yeah, it's pretty cool how they got that working in there. So on the back here, you can kind of see the little funnel. This is the little thing that, or the spout or whichever. So you can turn it from side to side like that. And it also goes up and down. And then you can leave it in kind of like a retracted position if you're just driving the truck around or whatever. So it's kind of cool. That's, totally adjustable right there. that's the little kind of like funnel there. So once the pieces start falling out, they'll just fall down onto this little trough. So let me show you how that looks when they come out. Okay, so let me go ahead and spin this. And you'll see how it comes out of there. It actually works really good. It funnels it really good onto that spout, so they don't go everywhere. Yeah, I think it works actually excellent. It's surprisingly efficient. I love that. So on the inside of the cab is where you can see those pistons when they're moving up and down like that, when you move it forward and backward. I think that's so cool the way those look. Kind of interesting how they're kind of in between the seats. But yeah, they move really smooth, and I think that's such a cool function on those. Also, the doors on both sides can open, so you can open those up. You can see inside. So there you can see the seats and the steering wheel. There's not much for a dash or anything like that. And it's kind of cool how they use this rubber piece down here for kind of like the bottom part of the window. Here you can see all the stickers. They got the license plates, that little symbol right there, the little striping here on the side, the little danger or caution. And then on the door here, of course, you got that continuation of that. And then those were a print, like I had mentioned. And let's see, what other decals are on here? Well, there's another license plate on the back there. Of course, it has the set number on it. And then there's a sticker up here that says water. One thing about this that I thought was kind of odd is most cement mixers that I have seen, they have a spout on the back up here, like a little funnel where the guys pour the water in and stuff. And that one doesn't have one, and it looks kind of naked without it. So I do wish that they would have had that on there, but maybe this is a different version or different model of cement mixer since it does have a water tank. But I think I've seen them with a water tank and still have that spout on there. So I kind of wish they would have had, you know, maybe an extension up here and then have that spout up there. It would look a little more like your traditional, you know, cement mixer truck. But, you know, I got to say this thing is still cool no matter what. Here's a rear view of the cement coming out of the back. That's so cool. These are the extra pieces that were left over, and there's not a whole lot. I was actually surprised how very little extra pieces I had left. So yeah, that's all you get. So overall, I'd have to say this is a fantastic set. I am very impressed with it. It's the first Technic set that I've ever bought, and I'm very impressed with it. I never really gave Technic really that much thought, I guess because you know, it has a less of a refined look to it, you know, when it has these kinds of things showing compared to regular kits or sets, you know, where they have everything smooth or tiled off and everything. So I guess that's probably why I never really, you know, gave these sets a chance. But after putting this one together, and because I love cement mixers so much, I gotta say, this is so cool. I love it. And so it's kind of opened my mind to trying out some of the other cars and stuff that they have. And looking maybe at some, you know, past sets too. I hope Lego comes out with a trash truck. I would love to get one of those. So I guess the only thing that I would really say, not necessarily negative, but just I really do wish they had more of the little cement pieces in there, those little dark gray tube pieces. I did order another 120. I found somebody on eBay that was selling them. They were brand new. They're not like used or anything. And so I think those will be enough to kind of fill it up a little more. Not like, you know, I'm going to be pouring a whole bunch of it out anyway, but it's still pretty cool that, you know, that to have a little extra. So I do wish that they did it. But, you know, the 100 pieces, part of the piece count, did go to just those parts. So yeah, this is a great set if you are a Technic fan and you've thought about this this set or looked at it, or you've never even tried one and you like construction vehicles or something like this. This is just a great set. It was really fun, challenging. You know, all that technical stuff that goes on there, you really have to kind of pay attention to what you're doing and look at the instructions carefully and just take your time. You know, it's one of these sets that you want to take your time with, which I like doing anyway. I'm a slow builder, but I build slow on purpose because half the fun of the set is building it. So anyway, that's my review of this, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, give me a thumbs up down there. And if you'd like, subscribe as well. All right, well, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it very much, and I hope your day is fantastic. I'll see you on the next one. Have a good one.